Hi, my name is Alex Butterwick, and I am representing Team 1, which consists of Kayla, Core, and Sharon. Today I'm going to talk about our ME 2110 planning report. I am going to go over some of the contents of this presentation. First, I will talk about our team objectives. I will then introduce our management and planning tools we are using, such as the House of Quality, Function Tree, Specification Sheet, Morph Chart, Gantt Chart, Planning Tree, and Prioritization Matrix. Then I will talk about our conclusion as a team. We broke our objectives into two topics, main objectives and secondary objectives. Our main objective is to score the most points and advance in the competition. Our secondary objectives are completing the sub-function tasks and operating all of them within the project constraints such as time and size. The House of Quality helped our team find engineering solutions to our team requirements. The highest ranked team requirements were adhere to size constraints, operate and perform consistently, and to run autonomously. Some of the notable engineering requirements are runtime with the highest rank of 17.8%, deployment time at 16.7%, and success rate of tasks also at 16.7%. Zooming in on the House of Quality, you can see the full list of team requirements and engineering requirements. The columns and rows highlighted are the highest ranked requirements. The function tree breaks down the essential obligations of the machine we're creating. The most important subfunctions are expelling Thanos, bringing Hulk home, gathering Infinity Stones while avoiding the rocks, and retrieving the Gauntlet. The lower level subfunctions describe the task and how it's going to be achieved. The specification sheet is useful for determining the exact requirements and desires for our final design, as well as helping the team focus on smaller, well-defined goals to meet while designing the machine. The specification sheet is also useful in assessing the team's understanding of the design project. Creating this specification sheet helps prevent the overlooking of key requirements that could easily be forgotten. For example, the cost requirements of being less than $100. However, since the project requirements clearly state that the cost of the final design must be less than $100, the team can design the machine with a $100 budget in mind. Some other notable requirements of the specification sheet are the dimensions of the final design, the energy sources we are allowed to use, such as the mechatronics kit and mousetraps, and the schedule of the project. The morph chart breaks down the individual subassembly tasks and maps out the multiple solutions to each assembly. The highlighted designs on the chart represent the assembly designs our team believes will have the most success. For the Thanos expulsion, the ramp design proved to have a lot of success in the mini competition, but recreating that in the final model will be a new challenge. In the Hulk Homecoming, we chose to use a swinging rod that launches out and reels Hulk into our universe. With gem collecting, we will consider using some sort of net filter to catch the gems. Also, a time catcher could also be possible. With rock expelling, using some sort of trapdoor that filters out the rocks. With grabbing the gauntlet, we want to have an arm that reaches out across the shield using detection sensors. Another tool used when planning this project was the Gantt chart. This tool is useful for visualizing the timeline of the project and checkpoints that must be reached by certain dates. For example, a subsystem for collecting gems must be developed by week of March 14th. In addition, the final machine must be completed by the week of March 28th, because the qualifying round is the first event where it is required. The highlighted areas mark the times we are planning to work on that task. The planning tree is useful to show visual breakdowns of how each general idea relates to more specific ideas. The understanding problem branch, for example, has secondary elements such as develop HOQ, develop function tree, and develop spec sheet. This tool makes it easy to see the connection between various tasks, such as how the modify prototype leaf under the final design branch really connects back to the produce prototype branch and requires all of the steps until completion. The prioritization matrix is a planning tool that ranks each task by how they relate to one another. The results highlighted show that testing both the final design and testing the subfunction mechanisms are the most critical tasks to complete, whereas creating the LabVIEW code, HOQ, and CAD drawings rank least important. These values may be tweaked as development progresses and new challenges arise. However, the prioritization matrix helps give a good idea of what to focus on in the meantime. The planning tools referenced in this video aided us in the development of ideas. These tools were structured for the easy organization of thoughts and betterment of ideas. Through the House of Quality, Gantt chart, and other tools, the task presented was more easily broken down into steps that are simpler to think about. The importance of planning cannot be overstated because this helps us find the best ways to achieve our end goals.